Automakers just ran big EV ads and they ended up generating more interest for Tesla vehicles than themselves. For example, GM just maybe an hour ago aired their electric vehicle Super Bowl ad. Tesla's Google search interest immediately spiked to a peak rating of 100 after it aired. You will see GM in blue and Tesla in red. So GM ran the commercial, and yes, GM did receive quite a substantial amount of interest, but Tesla receives interest every single time someone runs an ad. Unlike GM. GM only receives interest when they run an ad for themselves. But Tesla does not need to advertise. I watched some of these ads and the Ram ad was pretty entertaining. But here's the thing. They are promoting vehicles that will be available in late 2024. Why do that? Why waste so much money? How much money did Tesla spend to get 1 million reservations for the Cybertruck? Tesla spent zero money on advertising. So it seems like you can reserve a Ram truck for $100, but you have to wait for a long time. Why do that? How does that make any sense? Also, just now, there have been a few price adjustments for some of the Tesla vehicles. For example, the Model Y Performance in the US has just received an increase in price by $500. And the Model 3 rear-wheel drive received a reduction of $500. Also, the standard range Model Y, the one that has 4680 batteries and a structural battery pack, that also received a price increase of $500 for the second time in 2 days. So it now starts at about $52,000. Just like I said in the previous videos recently, Tesla had to do something with the Model 3 and they are reducing the price. But the Model Y inventory is basically non-existent. So there could be more price increases for the Model Y, or there will be a backlog. It looks like Tesla does not want a backlog. They would rather increase pricing. You know how, James, a few days ago, then there was an increase in price in China, just a few $100s for the cheapest Model Y. He speculated that perhaps that could be because Tesla wants to scare people into buying the cars so that they do not wait for any potential decreases of the pricing. I think we can put that theory to rest now that Tesla has increased the price again in the US. I don't think they are doing that because they want to scare people away from waiting. Tesla just simply sees a little bit too much demand for these vehicles, and Tesla does not want a backlog. But for Model 3, Tesla reduced the price instead of increasing, so they are not trying to scare potential Model 3 buyers into buying now. James is also saying, going to be pretty funny for the disillusioned Tesla stock bears that how all penciled in a minus 15% quarter-over-quarter decrease in average selling price when ASP for quarter 1, 2, and 3 comes in flat versus Q4. He's saying that because a lot of the people that got their vehicles delivered in November in Q4 in the US got their cars delivered at lower prices because they ordered the vehicles before the price increases. So Tesla was just working through the backlog, and while they were working through the backlog, there weren't really many orders at all. So that's why he is saying that. No one basically actually paid these ridiculously high prices for Tesla vehicles, with a few exceptions. Also, did you see this? This is a Popeyes ad, and guess what vehicle that is? That's a Tesla Model Y. And the guy in the ad actually even mentions the car. That's pretty much a Tesla ad. Anyway, I agree with James that the Model Y prices might actually settle at over $60,000 again. I also share my curiosity with the Tesla economists. I would love to see what demand would look like if Tesla actually started advertising. We don't need to see it because we don't need to waste money. But it is something that I would like to know. It would be pretty cool to see. Also, just wanted to come back to this chart for just one moment that Troy just posted. So ideally, we would see about 30,000 deliveries each month. This is in Europe, because then we would maximize our margins. But clearly, the trend is looking good. Before the first month of each quarter, we would have almost 0 deliveries. But now in January, we had close to 10,000. It will take multiple quarters to flatten that delivery wave, but it is happening. I think we also have some insight into why Leo Cogman, the billionaire all-in Tesla stock investor, is not really attacking Elon or showing a lot of anger, perhaps. Also, Tesla stock has been up generally, so that helps. But he tweeted this: a beautiful female human monkey playing on Bing and Beach. Now, I have never heard of anyone call a female human a monkey. I have never heard of this expression, but nonetheless, the site looks pretty good, and I assume she is with Leo, and I can see a phone right here, probably an iPhone. I assume that iPhone is hers. So looks like Leo is having a good time. Great for him. Well, there was one tweet, but it's not really attacking. This is quite polite and very reasonable, I would say, to say. And Leo is also, of course, still buying Tesla stock. He got a nice amount of Tesla stock here. I'm happy to see Leo enjoying himself, and oh, monkey diving into the pool. So she also jumped into the pool? Let's see. Oh. I feel tricked. That is an actual monkey jumping into the pool. Leo this time did not get an invitation to the investor day. Before, he would get an invitation as a VIP, but not this time. This is probably exactly what happened. You got fired from a Tesla's important list for upsetting Elon when you were panicking. I imagine Elon has a new, very low opinion of you. An apology might go a long way. I know many Tesla stock investors are annoyed when we cannot see the whole picture, when we cannot put all of the puzzle pieces together because we do not have all of the information that Elon has and the management has. But that is one inconvenience that all of us Tesla stock investors face. We might have a new Elon Musk interview. Elon Musk is about to join the 2023 World Government Summit in Dubai with 10,000 international government officials. The summit will be happening from February 13th to 15th. Elon replied to this tweet: large incumbent car makers sell their cars at low to zero true margin. Most of their profit is selling replacement parts to their fleet, of which 70 to 80% are past warranty, like razors and blades. New car companies lack this advantage. Also, lack sales and service infrastructure. This is the fundamental reason why Tesla was the first new American car company to reach sustained positive cash flow since Chrysler 100 years ago. The product has to be compelling enough to overcome a fundamental cost disadvantage. And guess what? Tesla will deliver close to 2 million vehicles this year. That puts Tesla sort of on par with other automakers. So this is actually going to become a tailwind for Tesla soon as well. Also, remember this guy, Dan O'Dowd, that wants to ban Tesla's full self-driving because supposedly it hurts children, because full self-driving and Tesla autopilot, these are not safe. He has a history of fighting other technologies in the past as well. For example, Linux. You can read this whole thing if you like, but yeah, quite a shady character. Subaru recalls 1,182 EVs because the wheels could fall off. Yeah, does not look good for Subaru. And this is the Tesla stock buying opportunity explained by Elon Musk. My name is Matt Postis. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.